What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Doe Show. It's your boy, Dame D, and I am back with another one. Today, I'm going to be talking about a situation where you have a 29-year-old mother of three, Tasia Fortune, found hanging from a tree in Jackson, Mississippi. I have audio and video of the situation. I have everything queued up. We're going to show video, and then after the video, I'll do my commentary. So give me 1 second. I have everything queued up, and we'll get to the video and then we'll do the commentary. But, this has been an ongoing situation in Mississippi alone. But here we go. This should be a clear statement that, there's something going on, with all these lynchings and these hangings and these drownings going on throughout the country.
Death of Tasia Fortune, a 29-year-old woman found hanging from a tree in Mississippi. Her family now speaking out. Faith Abube has the latest for us. Good morning, Faith.
Yeah, good morning to you, Robin. Tasia Fortune's death has alarmed a lot of people, sparking fears about racially motivated murders. Now, police haven't said exactly how she died, but this morning, her mother telling our team that she knows her daughter did not do this to herself.
This morning, growing demands for answers in Mississippi after a 29-year-old mother of four was found dead, hanging from a tree.
We're going to press this as far as we can press it until she gets justice.
Tasia Fortune's body was discovered last week behind a vacant house in Jackson. The family telling ABC News the circumstances surrounding her death do not add up.
Tasia loved living life. Like, there's no way that she took her own life.
The Jackson Police Department saying, quote, an active death investigation is underway. They have not named any suspects and declined to comment on local reports that they questioned the father of one of Fortune's children about the death. Court records show Terrence Anderson, who's behind bars on an unrelated weapons charge, lives on the same street block where Fortune's body was found.
No one's blaming Ted or anything like that. We just want answers.
Meanwhile, concern growing in the community and among local leaders given Mississippi's troubling history with lynchings and racially motivated killings. In the last year, Mississippi police have responded to 2 other tree-hanging deaths. Both were ruled suicides. Fortune's family rallying around her young children as they navigate this tragic loss.
She was a good mom, She loved her kids and she loved her family.
And even though Tasia's death has sparked conversation about racially motivated murders, her mother tells our team that she does not want her daughter's name associated with that. There is an autopsy that's pending and should determine whether there was foul play involved in her death. Right now, though, police are urging anyone with information about how this young mother died to step forward. Rebecca.
Yes, as the family said, they just want answers here.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop and come out and do my commentary. But again, I want to give my condolences, to this young woman, to the family of this young woman. Another sad situation, and and again, this just shows that it's an ongoing situation here in the U.S. With black people being found hung. This young woman was found so high, hung up in a tree. They had to call the firefighters to come let her down let her down from the tree, I should say. You know what I mean? So, look, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear your opinion on this. This is in the wake of the NOLAN case, the young man that was found drowned in Mississippi, and yet and still, we're still finding black men and women still found hanging from trees, and this was after the incident of the NOLAN case, So again, I would love to hear you guys' opinion. We have to be safe. We have to watch our surroundings. We can't be, at this point, you can't trust nobody, because in this situation, they threw up the boyfriend, he was questioned, but in this situation, whoever did this, they was bold and they were bold, to do this not too far from this young woman's house and not afraid to be caught by the authorities, So again, I would love to hear you guys' thought, your opinion on this one, and we have to be safe and we have to get ahead of this. And, we just have to really realize what's been going on through this country. A lot of our people have been found hung, and then they've been found dead. And then the rulings on these deaths have been pretty much mislabeled. They've been called suicide and accidental drownings, So, and we kind of understand what's been going on. So look, be safe out there. It's another one. It's your boy, Dame D, and I am out. Peace.